keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward.
Hey guys, as you know, it's been a week since Jason David Frank has passed, and rest in peace, man. It's morphin' time now, guys, because we are here to talk about a way to honor him. I've decided to rank all my favorite Power Rangers that Jason David Frank has played. Like, obviously, it's always been Tommy, so we're not ranking the actual character, but it's been the different sort of Power Rangers that he's gotten to be ranked from the worst to the best. Not that there is any worse, but just the suits I like the least amount versus the suits I like the most amount. But no suit on this list do I not like. It's just, I like them all, but there's some that I like more than others. So, coming out number 6 on this list, I gotta go to the Turbo Ranger suit.
Shift to the turbo! Red Lightning Turbo Power!
I was not a fan of Turbo Rangers. I did not like that Tommy gave up the power to some, like, it was nice to show that he was willing to give up the power to someone else, but I just did not like that that suit was goofy, and it made Power Rangers more silly than I think Power Rangers needed to be, and I just didn't love that suit. And I also, like I said, I've seen Turbo, but I was never a huge fan of the show in general, and when Tommy was no longer a big part of Turbo, I wasn't a fan of it anymore, because he was the narrative that made that show work so well. Alright, so that's got number 6. Number 5, let's see, what am I doing number 5? Number 5 on the list, I hate to do this because it is still a great suit, but I gotta go to Lord Draken's suit.
They will realize the truth. They could have been gods.
It is a very cool suit, and it is just a multiverse version of Tommy. But you have to understand that with Tommy, he, as this evil version of himself, it's just the Green Ranger and the White Ranger mixed together, which is cool, and it's a great concept, but it's nowhere as original as these main 4 great suits. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on those 2 bottom suits. Let's get into the big one. Number 4, gotta go Power Ranger Zeo suit.
Zeo Power Sword! Power up!
It's Tommy finally gets to be the Red Ranger, and while he gets to be the Red Ranger twice, this is the better version of the Red Ranger, because he's got a freaking star on his mask, man. He had a cool sword, and his Zeo Morpher was awesome, so yeah, he gets the number 4 spot. Number 3, it could not be none other than Tommy Oliver's very own Power Rangers rule. Because there's light in the distance. When we see him coming closer, it's the Black Ranger from Dino Thunder.
I may be old, but I can still pull it off.
Dino Thunder! Power up! Dino Thunder! Black Ranger!
And reasons why. Suit's badass, guys. For modern television at the time when this had come out on Jetix and even when it was on Disney for a little bit, its suit was badass. So like it had these his shoulder pads, and he had a mode where it was Super Dino mode, where dinosaurs would have spikes, right? So the spikes would come out of his arms and extend out, and even on his legs. So he had even more martial arts fighting ability and more epic modes, as well as his weapon was. So his Zord was the Brachiosaurus, which is like a big long neck type, Littlefoot type dinosaur from like Land Before Time, but way bigger, like the long necks. And it was so cool. So his Brachiosaurus, and he almost had like a lightsaber effect to it. So when he did his super mode, it would like go around and do like 360 defense, but like he could destroy enemies with it. So that's why that gets the number 3 spot. Number 2 on this list, you gotta go Mighty Morphin White Ranger.
Guess who's back?
The White Ranger suit is great. It by far is one of the best looking suits to date because it looks so badass and epic, and it's probably a huge inspiration for why Jason was working on Legend of the White Dragon before he passed, and I still hope we get to see, but this is a great suit. It's so brilliant, so well done. The weapon, Saba, is great. Badass sword. Great moments within the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Number 1 on the list, you see my shirt, you know it had to be none other than the Green Ranger.
And now, morph into the Green Ranger!
To the fall of Zordon and the destruction of the Power Rangers!
Not only do we see him as the villain, but we saw him as the hero, and the suit's badass, and I loved it. Let me know your favorite Tommy Oliver Ranger moments and suits in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a great day. Hey, yeah, it's morphin' time!
And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward.